I've planned the next 3 fights, and planned is in quotation marks because it's gonna be a little risky here. I definitely need flash fire. You do not need water pulse. I learned the tech of how to mute the game while in speed up, so holy moly. Iriv is teaching me stuff in the game and outside the game. Although when I do that, that's still annoying, so don't do that. Do I want Swampert to be impish or calm or careful or whatever? I think Swampert is my Iron Moth answer if things get hairy. So I need him to be calm, and I need him to have a Rindo Berry. Okay. But now I just need to like permanently hold the button. I'm used to like tapping the speed up button on and off. And we'll give you a Rindo. Okay, now you gotta watch closely. Here we go. Oh. Okay. So the first trainer is a lass. Hey, that looks like a lass. Do I want to give Probopass a better move? Probopass is beating the Grafii or whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? You just own him, little bro. Whatever. It really does not matter. Do I have Earth Power? Let's take a peek. Earth Power, Earth Power, Earth Power. I don't think so. It's fine. It does. Grafii is not beating Probopass. If Grafii beats Probopass, I'll eat my hat. But I should have something to not have a swap in. So can you learn Stomping Tea? You can. Okay, great. And I'm just buffing his knockoff damage, but I don't care. Okay. So, Arbok should see that he wins the 1v1 here, because he does, and he should be winding up a gunk shot. Oh, that's not a gunk shot, that's a poison jab. And now, Mega Lucario I'm gonna double check that adamant -1. I should have double checked this before the fight, obviously. What nature am I? He's not dead to flash cannon. I have to click close combat. That's okay. I think he could swap to Gengar here. No, he can't if I'm naive. I have to click close combat. Okay, Gengar. Yeah, it is Gengar. That's fine. That's fine. It's my bad for not making myself be modest. So now this has to be Focus Blast. I go to Sarah Ledge where it has to be Shadow Ball, and then I go back to Meowscarada. I'm just faster, knock off kills. I don't... Because I have Hidden Power Psychic, I don't think he really wants to swap anyone in, or she really wants to swap anyone in. Nope. Arbok, because Arbok's still alive. So this is, again, fake out being weird. This is Hidden Power Psychic, even though it says Dark. I gave myself that to avoid him from being able to do this. So priority moves make Switch AI do funny things. Does this has to be Fake Out? I'm a pure Dark type right now. It's either Fake Out or Drain Punch. Now it's Sucker Punch. And now, I think it's Sucker Punch again. Nope. Okay. Oh no, it couldn't be Sucker Punch because he saw a slow kill. So now, I'm a Psychic type, and the game thinks I'm a Psychic type. At 113 health. I think this has to be Sucker Punch. He's just dead to close combat. Iron Moth is technically a good switch in, I'm pretty sure. Okay. This will bring in Iron Moth. And this has to be Fiery Dance. Dazzling Gleam does 114. This has to be Fiery Dance. Nice. He's dead to 2 Shadow Claws. I have a Pecha Berry. He's not dead to Sneak. There's no way. Sneak does 30%. There is no way unless I crit, which I did not, but I could crit the Shadow Sneak. And there's no punish, because I just Shadow Sneak twice. This only kills if I crit. And then this is Gengar Ghost move again. What does my Shadow Sneak do to Gengar? It does 80%. My Shadow Sneak does do a lot, but not enough. This cannot be a swap to Grafaiai, because I just killed Grafaiai. Nice. Okay. And so Grafaiai into Dark-type Meowscarada. This is Poison Jabs or Fury Swipes. So I just U-turn out. I'm faster. I am 100% faster. I'm 160 speed. 159 speed because I'm Hidden Power Psychic. But that's still faster than this guy. This Pokemon is so ugly. I'm sorry. His pants are freaking me out. And then you're just dead to this. Whoa. Why did I think that would do so much more? I calced Earth Power. This Probopass is a way better special attacker than physical attacker. Okay. I didn't think he was that much better. Alright. Now the other fights, I only have a concept of a plan. Where's Weezing? I think we're going to do Weezing first, because I think that fight's way easier. Even though it has more Pokemon. Actually, let's double check my plan while in here so we can go insane with the music. Okay. So, normal Lucario can get this kill with Flash Cannon, which makes me think, do I want to do that to try to bait in something that's faster than me, but that doesn't super exist. Also, they could swap into Tentacruel. They could not swap into Tentacruel. Tentacruel dies before it can kill me. Well, to normal Lucario, maybe not. Yeah, you could swap to Tentacruel on turn 1. Well, if it does that, it does that, but I would smack Tentacruel. What if I went naughty? It's a guaranteed 2-hit KO after Leftovers recovery. Now you're talking my talk. Okay. I need Citrus, Impish, Drapion with Rock Slide for the Ariados, which I need to leave for anyway. Careful, Clodsire with Black Sludge and Water Absorb for the Tentacruel. Cheeland Seismitoad for this guy, because Seismitoad could be faster as long as I go plus speed. Adamant Soft Sand Swampert for the Mega Garbodor. Do I want to go Soft Sand? I don't know what this ability does, so... but let's do it. And then Mega Lucario is also going to beat the Nihilego. That seems pretty good. Okay, so I said Clodsire, Drapion. I need to use Drapion more. Drapion's so sick. Seismitoad and Walrein is just random backup. Okay, so I want you to be I want you to be naughty in case it's a swap into Tentacruel on turn 1 with your Megastone. I don't know how the heck Parasitic Waste works, so I should figure that out. Attacks that could poison also heal for 50%. Okay. And that's built in, right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Got it. So it's not like higher odds to poison me or anything like that. So just a Soft Sand's fine. Not the Smooth Rock. The Soft Sand. You need to be Water Absorb. Just a Citrus is probably fine. Drapion needs Rock Slide for Ariados. And a Citrus is fine. You, a Black Sludge would do better so that you could just chill in front of Tentacruel for a while. You are just a slow Flip Turner. And you need a Cheelon so that you could deal with this Boom Burst. You're naughty, so you could 2-hit KO Tentacruel in case they swap to Tentacruel. You need to be Impish. Impish or Adamant? Adamant, okay. You need to be careful. Drapion needs to be impish. Seismitoad needs to be... Is it Jolly? Aren't I killing you with Mudshot? So Hasty. Water Absorb is fine. Isn't it just Water Absorb or Swift Swim? Or Poison Touch? Yeah, Water Absorb. I mean, there's a water move on this team, so sure. Do you not have Earth Power yet? Or Earthquake? You don't. Okay, well... This should be fine. Okay, now you can fight the next two trainers in any order. So this is another Lass. I think the Lass is... Yeah, that's the Lass right over there. Because the Naganadel trainer is a youngster. Okay, and that's a youngster right up there. Oh goody, the orange mail. Okay. All these abilities look good. Just who is the Trick Master? I think they can make a swap turn 1 into Tentacruel. Otherwise, they're just dead to this. Yep. Weezing might get a little scary now. I can't get a special defense drop. This guy is Clear Body. Using my own strategy against me. Do not cite the ancient words to me, witch. I was there when they were written. This has to be Hydro Pump. And now, I didn't think about switching AI for this at all. Now that I've revealed a ground type move, I think this could be a swap to Weezing or Nihilego. With that in mind, what could Hex do to Mega Lucario? Hex can't do anything to Mega Lucario. It does hurt a little bit. I'm gonna click Yawn. Nope. And I got crit instead. AI is cooking me. Maybe Absorb AI can't kick in if you're below 50%? I'm not sure. I would have assumed he could have absorbed my hit, so he would have gone for it, but... Clodsire has plenty of health to still do stuff this fight, so that's really good. Garbodor Earthquake, that hurts, yo. Can I go Wall Rain? This is like why Wall Rain's here, right? Is this the best use of Wall Rain? Like, everyone else is a special attacker, so... This seems like a good use of Wall Rain. Is use Wall Rain to get Swampert in for free. Just make sure that Mega Lucario doesn't kill from here. Mega Lucario does not kill from here, so we need to go Swampert. If I bulldoze, then I'm faster. Oh. So then... Weezing does not get 3-hit KO'd. Okay, got it. He couldn't swap in because of Levitate, because I had to reveal my ground type move before he could do that. I am faster, which is actually kind of a bad thing. So you turn into Clodsire. Flip turn into Clodsire. And then Clodsire can just beat this guy slowly. I don't want Lucario to be taking any hits. Please don't confuse. Okay. And Clodsire is just going to win very slowly by poison jabbing. Burn is scary. Yeah, Burn's real scary. Nice. Nice crit. He's below 50%, so he shouldn't be able to swap. Nice. Nice miss. Heat Wave still is only 95% accurate. That's funny. Mega Garbodor into Clodsire. Earthquake does just kill. I think this could be a swap into Nihilego. Nice. Oh, please don't para, you punk. Nice. This is Nihilego. Clicking its grass move, which Mega Lucario takes no damage from this. He's just dead to close combat. I missed that he would be faster because I went naughty, but that's fine. should be, yeah. Does this have to be your electric move? There's no way. This is random move, boom burst, or overdrive, or psychic noise. What does Claude take from a boom burst? Clodsire does take a lot, and I need Drapion health for the Ariados. So if I just go hard Seismitoad, if this is boom burst, it's fine. That's why I have a Cheelon Berry, and that's why I'm plus speed, so that I can be faster. Nice. Okay. Could this be an Ariados swap? No, it cannot. Okay. This Ariados has Sniper, so his crits do more damage than usual. I am dead to Mega Horn crit. Okay. Did I teach you Rock Slide like I said I would like 4 times? So this Mega Horn's a little scary. You're impish at least, right? Yeah. With the Citrus, Drapion should win, but it's about to get a little bit awkward. Just miss a Mega Horn, just miss. Nope. Knockoff is the most damage. Citrus means I'm not dead to another one. Mega Horn max roll is 67. And now that he's itemless, Night Slash is the most, Crunch is the most damage. Okay, he saw that I killed him, so he had a Sucker Punch. Good, 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 good. This might not kill, but I'm not dead. Cool. Okay. So this fight has less Pokemon, but this fight is way harder than whatever that was. There's 3 setup sweepers that could just destroy me. So this Quillfish with Intimidate is freaking me out. Last run I had a Raichu that just killed him with Fake Out Thunderbolt, so would any Pikachu pal be able to do that? My boy Pikachu PhD. Yes. Any Pikachu friend could just kill with Fake Out into Explosion. And that makes this fight so much less scary. I just don't have a way to one-shot this Quillfish, and so it's just like, what are we doing here, man? So the best I could come up with is Ceruledge lead, and then I burn him as he taunts. I don't know if he'll taunt or set up Toxic Spikes, but maybe because he's slower. I don't know if he could taunt if he's slower, but... And then I just swap back and forth between Water Absorb Quagsire and Ceruledge until he's dead. This also makes sure there's never any spikes on the ground. I hope I end with Ceruledge out so that I can bait a Wicked Blow out of Drapion, which Conkeldurr can just tank, kill with Hammer Arm into Mach Punch. And that baits Naganadel random move, which we can go into Probopass on. Which baits him into Nasty Plotting, which we can go Sturdy Golem on, and then we can click Earthquake. Which baits in Beedrill random move, which we can go Omastar on, and then Omastar needs Rock Slide. And he needs a Hard Stone. And then we just have a car that could just own me. It seems like an okay plan if you ignore all the stuff that can go wrong. I think I'd rather have Golem than Graveler for this. Do I have a spare linking cord? Who knows? So, Clodsire is a part of the squad. I'm gonna mute because the music coming in and out is annoying to me, and it's, I don't know. Okay, so I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you, and I need you. And I need a linking cord. And I need you to be sturdy, and I need you to be battle armor. Can they swap from Beedrill into Revavroom? The answer is Fries. Probably not. In fact, I don't think they can, yeah. Okay. So I want Ceruledge lead. And I want Ceruledge to have a Shuka berry. Clodsire, I want to be Citrus. Black Sludge may be good too. You need to be Water Absorb. You need to be Levitate. Adamant Iron Fist is fine. Do I want to give it a coverage move to try to scare away a swap? Hammer Arm just does more than Fire Punch to Revavroom, so that's pretty sweet. Okay. So I don't think I need a coverage move. Hammer Arm does plenty to Beedrill. Fire Punch is a great coverage move. Or Rock Slide. Rock Slide was fine too, the move that I had. Yeah. This is fine. Okay. What item do you need to be? Just a citrus is good enough, right? That always puts me into Naganadel range. Yeah, it'll always be Naganadel, and it should be okay. Probopass, you just get a citrus, buddy. You need to be impish. need Rock Slide. And you can have a hard stone. And then Golem. Golem needs a, so let's get rid of Graveler. I now have a Golem. With Sturdy. And Earthquake, Sucker Punch. Do I have Stone Edge? Is that why I don't have Rock Slide? Bulldoze and Stone Edge. Now, against Naganadel, I don't think it could Dragon Pulse me. I only can Fire Blast me. I think it has to Dragon Pulse me. So you might as well go, I mean, you might as well go Ross just in case. Impish is horrible for Golem. Careful's fine. Except his special defense is horrible, right? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's the Sturdy that matters. It should be okay. Does Cereledge one-shot this guy? He does if I go Sharpness, so I need to go Sharpness. Yeah. Okay. You're clicking Will-O-Wisp turn 1, and then Bitter Blade turn 35. You are not clicking anything, which is funny. You are clicking Volt Switch. Dude, I love Probopass's mustache. It is so funny. You're clicking Hammer Arm into Mach Punch. Is a Conkeldurr just dead to crit, by the way? This Sniper Cross Poison crit? No. Okay. Let's just do it, man. So the goal is to kill Quillfish. The goal is to kill Quillfish when there are no spikes and a Cereledge is out. That sounds hard to do. No, it doesn't. I think he'll explode on Clodsire eventually. How many Toxic Spikes does AI have? Toxic Spikes is 20 PP. He will be dead to burn before he runs out of Toxic Spikes. And he's dead to 17 ticks of burn. It's okay if there's Toxic Spikes up. Cereledge being out is more important than Toxic Spikes being gone. What item did I go on Clodsire? Did I go Citrus? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think this is the hardest fight in the whole trick house, so good luck. Last run, I should have wiped to this Rev of Room. I'm ready to get got by setup AI again. This team has 3 setup sweepers, so it's a very scary team. Very scary. And it has hazards. Like this is a gnarly fight, man. Okay, so Quillfish, I am faster than him. I believe he wants to taunt me because I have Will-O-Wisp. He's either going to taunt or he's going to set up Toxic Spikes. If he flip turns, then that is very, very, very bad. I think he's going to taunt me, even though he's slower. Nope, Toxic Spikes, okay. Now, he's either going to flip turn. Could they hard swap? Maybe they could hard swap. Okay. Now it's either Toxic Spikes or it's Explosion. That's good that he wants to taunt Saraledge. That makes it less likely for things to go wrong here. And we just do this until... I was going to say until he explodes, but I don't think he's going to explode. This might be Clodsire out when he dies. What? Did he just Toxic Spikes when there were no Toxic Spikes out? I missed what he clicked. Okay, so we go to Probopass instead. If Saraledge gets poisoned, then this is all going to hell. So we go to Saraledge here. Probopass here, whatever this thing's name is. Okay, so he is clicking Toxic Spikes when there's already a layer of Toxic Spikes. Good to know. That's going to make it very awkward to get Saraledge out there when... Yeah. Okay. I'm Lucid pilled. In Lucid, AI only sets up 1 layer of hazards no matter what. So there's no spikes right now. There's 1 layer of spikes up. Okay, so there's no way I'm gonna get... Oh, he's sick of my shit. Okay, Drapion's who I wanted out anyway. He has to click Wicked Blow. And so this is exactly where I wanted to be. Did I export this golem? I did not export this golem. Also, my natures are all wrong. So let me get my natures right. Let me get golem in the calc. This is Careful Clodsire with Water Absorb, of course. Saraledge is Adamant. Sharpness. There are no fire moves on this team, but let's just get Sharpness in there anyway. Modest Probopass with Levitate. Adamant, Conch Elder, Impish, whatever your name is, Omastar with battle armor. And a fat golem. Level 56 golem. Careful, right? Careful. Sturdy. With earthquake, with bulldoze, with sucker punch. And I think stone edge. Okay. So this, the fact that Quillfish is still alive might make this awkward, but probably not. I'm going to go into Conkeldurr on this Wicked Blow. Conkeldurr kills with Hammer Arm into Mach Punch. And he can't swap to anything. I don't think he can swap to Quillfish here. This guy has Sniper, so his crits do a lot of damage, and Wicked Blow is guaranteed to crit, so it's a little scary. The good news is, I think he has to click Wicked Blow again. Wicked Blow is a 3-shot. Cross Poison is more than a 3-shot. This has to be Wicked Blow, which is good, because Cross Poison crit would do insane damage. Please hit me to my Citrus Berry. There's a chance he doesn't. Oh, that's a little dicey. Okay. Does Fire Blast from Naganadel kill? It most certainly does. This has to be Wicked Blow again. And just, there's nothing that could deal with that. So we're gonna, it's gonna be Naganadel random move. Which is a little dicey. Here it is, the fat Naganadel. There's 3 setup sweepers on this team I still have to deal with. This is random move Naganadel. Fire Blast is the most scary. Just click your poison move, dude. Nice. Okay. Now, this has to be setup AI. He has to click Nasty Plot here. Which means I could Volt Switch out into Golem. This has to be Nasty Plot. And now, if he attacks, we have it. Do I Earthquake or Bulldoze? Just Earthquake. If he swaps into Air Balloon Revovroom, that's scary, but he shouldn't be able to, because I haven't revealed my ground type move yet. He can only do that if I've revealed it. Oh shit. But he also wins the 1v1. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's so fine. Now this has to be Shift Gear. Dude, he swapped out when he was at +2 special attack, man. That's so gnarly. Sharpness Cereledge with a Shuka Berry. If it's Spin Out, we're so fine. And if it's Shift Gear, we're so fine because we have a Shuka Berry. Okay. Could he swap back to Naganadel? I don't think he can swap back to Naganadel. Okay. I'm going to heal a lot off of this. In fact, I might heal to full health. And then I have no clue who this will be. It's probably going to be Naganadel again. Ceruledge is a funny Pokemon, man. That is preposterous. That was an attack that was stronger than Flare Blitz that fully healed me. My Shadow Claw does 40% to this guy, so it's gonna just be Toxic Spikes again. And now I think it's going to be a second layer of Toxic Spikes. Or Explosion, which Probopass does just fine into Explosion. Okay, so now there are Toxic Spikes up, and so this is scary. Ah, shit. I mean, Probopass just kind of deals with this guy. Power Gem does a lot of damage to Beedrill here. Is Stomping Tantrum anything? There's no way, right? No, Power Gem does a lot of damage to Beedrill. I just kill if I crit him. I think he has to click Swords Dance. Or he has to withdraw, yeah. God damn it, Probopass, you're too good, man. That was way too much damage. Okay. So there's still... I think I have to sack something. Because this is dealing with Naganadel, but I need to be full health for Sturdy to work. And this is dealing with Beedrill, and I need to be full health for it to work. Clodsire is only dead to Dragon Pulse crit. So if I go Clodsire and I Earthquake, this has to be Nasty Plot. There's a layer of Toxic Spikes on the ground, so I have to go to Clodsire. And then Clodsire is just dead to Dragon Pulse crit. Okay. This has a chance to kill. I think it's a pretty likely chance. But it is only a chance. Oh, with a life orb, he's dead. Okay. Oh my god. We do not wipe to naganadel. And then Omastar always wins against Beedrill. Doesn't matter if he clicks setup, doesn't matter what he does here. Is he drill running or is he sword dancing? He is clicking swords dance, so him at +2, which is very scary, versus Omastar Rock Slide with a Hardstone. He's dead. As long as I'm Impish, Hardstone, Rock Slide. Impish, Hardstone, Rock Slide. Okay. Alright, that's the fight I was most nervous about. He did not click Swords Dance, so I think there's something about the last mon of the AI not wanting to click Setup, because this was what he saw. He doesn't kill me, I don't kill him. There might be some kind of thing with the last mon not wanting to set up. Otherwise, this doesn't make sense with my understanding of setup AI. Could Yawn discourage him from setting up? Maybe Yawn is... I know Encore would stop him from setting up. Maybe Yawn would stop him from setting up too. Who knows? It doesn't matter because I'm not dead to another one, and he's just dead to Rock Slide. Okay. We are 1/3 of the way done with the trick house. This place is gnarly, man. Didn't wipe Tanagi. Nope. Oh, I need to get the secret code. That was good. So I will... I'm gonna screenshot this and get it in the Discord. What health was Clodsire at? Clodsire was at 129. And Mudshot, Poison Jab, Earthquake, right? Mudshot, Poison Jab, Earthquake. Okay. Alright. Gunk Shot, Mega Garbodor, Mega Toxtricity, heck yeah. Okay, so next up, I think there's like a Mega Rose Raid fight, which is also gnarly. Okay. Levani lead. This is a Rose Raid with a Kartana. Great. I got some guys with dual wing beat. Do I have anyone faster than you? Probably not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do. Pidgeot does get dual wing beat, right? Okay. That seems like a great lead. Could they make a swap? They could make a swap. If I go plus defense, could they make a swap? It's less likely. Do I have something that just owns Crustle? Heat Wave probably does a good chunk to Crustle, but no, yeah, there is Steel Wing, I was gonna say. That's horrible. Okay, good to know. And Heat Wave probably does not do a whole lot. Yeah, okay. Well, so then maybe I don't want a Pidgeot lead, because that is an awkward swap turn 1. I mean, he just does nothing to Salazzle, so Salazzle just owns him. Can he make a swap out of Salazzle Flamethrower? No. So against Salazzle, he's just gonna take the L. Can I lead Meowscarada or something to like preface that? Maybe. So Meowscarada, U-turn as they X-Scissor. And then just kill. They can't swap into Kartana. They could swap into Roserade. How much does X-Scissor do? X-Scissor puts me anywhere from 70% to 84%. Which is just going to be Roserade, so... Oh wait, it's just Saraledge. Okay, cool. Just Bitterblade into Shadow Sneak, and I leave with 100% health, and there's no way anything could swap into Sharpness Bitterblade. Cool, so who comes in on Saraledge at 100% health? That would be Crustal clicking Stone Edge. Where's my boy Probopass? Probopass just owns you, little bro. Could he make a mid-turn swap on Probopass? I doubt it. Yeah, he totally could. Last time I had Tentacruel deal with this guy. Liquid Ooze, Tentacruel with who's Calm. Gentle, whatever. And just, I think I gave him Poison Jab. I know Sludge Wave does do way more, huh? I want Salazzle for Kartana, right? Yeah, Salazzle's faster. And this Meowscarada has to be good. I need backup for Mega Roserade, because Tentacruel will not win on its own. It's going to come close, but... That's all Drapion does. Dude, Roserade's tanky, man. What's Drapion's best move into Mega Roserade? Probably just Fire Fang. Earthquake? I think I have Earthquake. I don't think I have Earthquake. I think that's from one of the creator battles or something. Is Fire Fang better than Earthquake? Yes. Does he learn Ice Fang? He does. Okay. I think these 6 beat those 6 pretty well. Electrode is the one I'm worried about. Electrode versus Clodsire is a little dicey. Look at the Poison Squad, man. My box is pretty good on poison types. That's the one thing you could say about it. Get Dustox in there. What's Probopass's other ability? So Levitate does nothing, right? There's no ground type moves on this team. Magnet Pull could do something, or... Oh, Sturdy? Yeah, Sturdy's probably the best, but... Except I'm swapping him into Stone Edge, but... Give me you, and give me Drapion. I want Drapion to know Ice Fang. And a Citrus is fine. So the thing about Tentacruel does win because AI is very, very, very scared of Liquid Ooze. Well, then he's clicking Ancient Power instead, and that's horrifying. But that's so scary. Does Tentacruel have a better move into Mega Roserade? I think I have Ice Beam. It's barely better than Sludge Wave, but... I gave you Ice Fang, yeah. Yeah. I am not clicking Scald this fight. There is a fire move on this team. It's Hidden Power Fire, but I'd rather have Sharpness. Wait, I just said I'd rather have Sharpness? Okay. Okay. Yeah, someone is helping me out with why that Beedrill didn't click Swords Dance, so we're figuring that out, but I gotta figure this out. Clodsire, there's no point in being Water Absorb. There isn't a point to being unaware either, so we go Poison, Touch, or whatever. Okay. And Careful is fine against Electrode. Adamant's fine against this whole squad. This is fine. And I want to be sturdy instead of levitate, although that doesn't matter. Tentacruel versus Rose Raid, I want to be gentle. And I want to be Liquid Ooze. And then just Citrus is fine. Salazzle versus Kartana, being Citrus is fine. And Drapion versus Mega Rose Raid. Mega Rose Raid is just gonna Ancient Power boost in my face, but that's life. What are Salazzle's possible abilities? Corrosion or Oblivious? I would rather have Corrosion. And then you need to be careful because you're my Rose Raid backup. Okay, I think we're ready. You obviously do not need a Shuka Berry. I mean, can't go wrong with a Citrus. Okay, so this is a Picnicker. There's the Picnicker. You're clicking Bitterblade and Shadow Sneak. You are clicking Poison Jab. You are clicking Flash Cannon and Volt Switch. You are clicking Ice Beam a couple of times. Dude, Salazzle could just come in on any Kartana move. That is wild. Cool. I think we're ready. Tentacruel versus Rose Raid, I think there could be a mid-turn swap, but for you versus Kartana, there can't be. And so that's reassuring, is that Kartana can't leave. Yep, they cannot swap. Bitterblade will put me at full health because Ceruledge is a funny Pokemon. Now it has to be Stone Edge. Maybe it could be Shell Smash. No, okay. Flash Cannon and Power Gem do the same damage. They do the same damage to Kartana as well, and I fully expect a Kartana swap here. Power Gem can't drop stats though, and Flash Cannon can. So let's Flash Cannon. I expect a swap into Kartana. Now it's clicking Sacred Sword, which you can just come in on. And they should not be able to swap out because Salazzle does insane damage to everyone. Yep. Cool. Electrode kills me from here. Electrode does kill me from here. Okay, so this has to be Thunderbolt. Ooh, it's a double swap for the boy. There were no priority moves anywhere. No priority on you, no priority on you, no priority on me, and no priority on Clodsire. Okay, so that is a very, that's why wouldn't they click Thunderbolt? I don't know, and it's not my job to know. Okay, so that is, I need to send that in, because that is a double swap without priority moves being involved, which is the first time I've ever seen that. So now, you're clicking Shell Smash. Someone said, oh yeah, you have Yawn. Obviously Yawn would discourage setup. Let's see right now. I have an item, so probably it's Knockoff. Would Knockoff AI be higher up than Shell Smash? Probably. I expect Knockoff here. Knockoff or Shell Smash. Yeah. Okay. And he's just dead to Volt Switch. It's just Roserade and Electrode left. Ceruledge would bait Roserade, which is scary. Salazzle would bait Electrode. We know that Salazzle would bait Thunderbolt out of Electrode, so let's do that. was way more recoil than the calc said. But that's okay. Alright. And then Rose Raid versus Clodsire. This has to be Mega Drain. This is gonna hurt, but it's also gonna hurt it. And now it's just clicking Ancient Power, which is very, very, very scary. What nature am I? I better be calm. I'm gentle. Yeah, that's fine. So Ancient Power crit does 75 damage. And my Ice Beam does 50% or so. Oh, good. No Ancient Power there is really good. That's incredible. Alright, we win. Cool. Him clicking Sludge over Ancient Power, though, that must mean he must have been just clicking random move. But now that it's frozen, it's just over, so. Yeah, this thing not clicking Ancient Power means something weird's going on, but... Okay. I'm being distracted, so I should probably end there. That was 4 really tricky fights. We'll at least take a peek at this Trevenant. I remember leading Meowscarada, then being surprised at something. What could I have possibly been surprised at? This looks good. You can't, there's no way you could swap out of this. Yeah. Okay. So Adamant, Expert Belt, Meowscarada. Who would that bait? It would bait Butterfree. No, it wouldn't, because I would be pure Dark type. Which might still be pure Butterfree, but now we gotta check. Okay. It would bait Masquerain. Masquerain clicking Bug Buzz. Bum. Sarah Ledge just owns you, little bro, as long as I go jolly. Who would come in on Sarah Ledge? Toad Scroll would come in on Sarah Ledge. Toad Scroll is clear body, so we got fast spores online. Heck yeah. Oh. I mean, these two look like they clean up pretty well. So Salazzle probably does fine into Wo-Chien. And then I need something for a Quiver Danced Up Butterfree. Probopass, come on down. And these guys beat those guys pretty well. So who's my backup? Tentacruel is my Masquerain backup. And then I don't know. Get Turtonator in there. Could Turtonator do anything? No. I mean, maybe. I gotta read how the move Shell Trap works. Only works on a physical hit. Okay. Alright, Gigalith, you're up. Should be pretty free. So you, Salazzle, my rock types. And Tentacruel. As long as I make you jolly. And you need to be adamant. And an expert belt's fine. Sarah Ledge Just a citrus is fine. Probopass versus Butterfree, a Persum is fine. Salazzle versus Wo-Chien, a Cherry is fine. And who's Tentacruel dealing with? Tentacruel's dealing with Masquerain. So just a citrus is fine, but I also need a physical move. Okay. Do I want Levitate? I would love Levitate. Do I want Liquid Ooze? Liquid Ooze is fine. I think you could fight these guys in any order, so this is the School Kid. This is the female School Kid, which looks like that one. Just to make absolutely sure, what's the other boy's name? So School Kid Georgia and Kid Ted. So yes, okay, this is the girl. All right. Okay. I think we're ready. You do have knockoff, right? And this does just kill with an expert belt. I want Meowscarada to have perfect stats, so let me do that real quick. What other move do I want? If you could learn a rock move. Play rough's fine. I mean, is there like a rock type move you could learn or something? Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace seems great. Aerial Ace, I think, is given to you by Winona. Oh no. Acrobatics is given to you by Winona, that's right. Okay. Now we want to fight the School Kid that is a girl. Okay. You're clicking knockoff and U-turn, you're clicking Bitter Blade, you are clicking Power Gem, you're clicking Flamethrower, you're clicking Rock Slide, you're clicking Poison Jab. Okay, I remember this like knockoff not killing, but I don't understand how that could have happened. Cool. This should be Masquerain. Oh, with Aerial Ace, could it not be Masquerain? Yeah. With Aerial Ace, it can't be Masquerain because it doesn't see its own Intimidate. So it just saw that I outsped and killed it. I'm very close to just outspeeding and killing Wo Chien here. This kills 14 out of 16 times. Cool. Just bring in Salazzle. Salazzle would bait in Masquerain Scald. What if I brought in Probopass? Bring in Probopass and then Volt Switch, whatever happens. That seems pretty good. It's probably going to be Masquerain Quiver Dance. This is probably Quiver Dance. So now Tentacruel with Poison Jab. Or Gigalith. So Gigalith, what item are you? You're Persum for no goddamn reason. Gigalith just gets screwed by Scald Burn. Tentacruel does fine. This is Tentacruel's job. 2 Poison Jabs are very likely to kill from here. Poison would be really nice. Nice. Okay. That means I can just flip turn here. Flip turn might not kill. Flip turn only does 11%. Yeah, I don't think I can flip turn. I had Ceruledge Shadow Sneak. I think I could have flip turned, but whatever. Butterfree. Toadscruel. So he kills me with Earth Power crit, but he's probably just clicking Spore. You're Levitate, right? You are Levitate. It's probably just Spore. Yeah. And now it's probably just Leech Seed. And then this U-turn has a 50-50 shot to kill. Okay. And then Gigalith just one-shots Butterfree. Yes, and with the Persimberry, there's nothing that could go wrong. I'm sturdy, even with a crit. I don't think this kills me. Yeah. Okay. The other fight has a Mega Snorlax, I'm pretty sure. Okay. One more. We have a Knucklehead clicking Stone Axe. So my question is... That is not a kill. Oh, that's so awkward. Who has Rapid Spin in my box? It's like just Tentacruel, right? Who else even has it? Tentacruel, Golem. Oh, Turtonator. Okay. I mean, I could also just send a wide lens Stone Edge down Main Street. Let's take a peek at that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's, well, hang on, sorry. One more thing. Am I more likely to miss a Stone Edge or miss this range? I think I'm more likely to miss this range. This range starts at 166, so I have 6 rolls of wiggle room. Yeah. No, I need to... Yeah. Stone Edge, wide lens is better. Okay. So I'm gonna be at... Could I afford to be impish? No. So I'm gonna be at like dead to double crit range. Are you kidding me? You're just dead to X's or crit? That's horrible. So then what if I chip him down with someone else? I chip him down with Gigalith, and then I swap to heavy duty boots Tentacruel. I don't know if I even have the heavy duty boots yet. I do not have the boots yet. Okay. Golem just wins. Golem has to want it enough. And then Golem's going to be at like low, really low. So it's going to be Pheromosa, random move. Hell yeah. Who would like to deal with Tentacruel walls that set, which is funny. Okay, Tentacruel, come on down. That's fine. Pidgeot just deals with Parasect. Swords Dance Jumpluff. You gotta keep your head on a swivel for that one. Walrein just deals with that, yeah. Walrein with an ice move at least. Whoa! Like he has a Yachi Berry. Okay, then Probopass just deals with that. And then who wants to deal with Mega Snorlax? Conkeldurr does. Okay. That looks pretty good. I could devote 2 slots to beating Cleavor, but I think I want Meowscarada as backup. Maybe not, but Tentacruel versus Pheromosa, he would just swap into Snorlax. Oh, that's so dicey. I need something else that could beat Pheromosa? That sounds not very realistic. You could do it with a citrus berry. Yeah, this Pheromosa is a piece of work. Faster than Salazzle. He could also Ice Beam freeze me, which would be horrible. I'm back to liking the Gigalith lead because Tentacruel taking an X-Scissor and an Excel Rock. Actually, no, that's a lot of damage. Huh. This fight's scary. Because Pheromosa is just going to swap into Snorlax no matter how you try to kill Pheromosa. Ceruledge also totally walls him, right? Holy shit, dude. Ceruledge is so funny. Okay, and so that's still going to beta swap into Snorlax, but Ceruledge does just fine into that. Get Meowscarada out of here. Dude, Ceruledge is ridiculous. Okay, so I want Gigalith. And I want Tentacruel. And then Pidgeot beats Parasect. You beat Snorlax. You beat the Jumpluff. And Ceruledge is just a god. Does Salazzle, like, Salazzle also walls all its moves, but Salazzle takes a lot from the fighting moves, yeah. Okay. So you need to be adamant with a hard stone and with rock slide. You need rapid spin. And you could be bold. And And I will give you just a citrus is fine. Pidgeot needs a Chesto. And dual wing beat. Or actually, no, that was on the last fight, because the last fight had like a focus sash. Hurricane super kills. Yeah, Hurricane does super kill. Okay. Conkeldurr versus Snorlax. Just needs to be plus defense to not be dead to Woodhammer crit. So Impish is fine. That's again, there's going to be some mid-turn swaps, so I would like you to have Ice Punch. Or Fire Punch is better. And a Citrus is fine, and Impish is fine. Probopass versus Jumpluff. That's fine. Citrus is fine, and you, Citrus is fine. I don't want to be Liquid Ooze on Tentacruel. There is a Leech Life on this team, that's fine. Jolly Saraledge does nothing. We'll go Careful instead. Unless it makes me faster than Jumpluff, which it does not. No. Okay. I want to be done after this, but we're kind of on a roll. So, who knows. I do need to use the restroom after this, so I'll have to step away for a moment. I'm clicking Hurricane, so there's no point to being adamant, but it doesn't matter. Probopass versus Jumpluff. It's a pretty big slam dunk, man. His strength sap will not heal that much because my attack stat is Garbo. It's close to a slam dunk. And what is Saraledge? Saraledge could help out too. Yeah. Oh! Just double check I'm following item clause. Yep. This is a scary one, but we'll see. Okay. So I'm assuming that this guy is clicking his Stone Axe move. Yeah. That did more damage than I thought it would, but maybe I'm getting Golem and Gigalith mixed up. 109 health. This could just be Stone Axe again. Tentacruel does not appreciate a stone axe to the face, but I think he's got to deal with it. Please be X-Scissor. That hurts. What nature am I? Bold. So he's just dead. And Pheromosa doesn't kill me from here, so this is just Snorlax, and it has to be Earthquake, right? 73. It's Body Slam or it's Earthquake. That's so awkward. I can go to Probopass on that, but Probopass needs to be healthy. Probopass has got stuff to do. Could just go Conkeldurr and say, you're not going to paralyze me. I'd rather go to Probopass than do that. I should have flip turned, obviously. Ah! Not playing well. Hang on. That's my cue that I need to end, because that should have been flip turn. But just Earthquake. Okay. Yeah, you punk. Jump Bluff might get really scary now. Now this has to be Woodhammer. Which is gonna hurt, but that's life. It's better than getting paralyzed. Good to hammer arm you. Really? Even with Fire Punch? You saw that switch even with Fire Punch. That is wild. Because you just killed me with Double Edge, huh? Okay. Just don't get paralyzed one time. Just don't get paralyzed 2 times. This has to be Woodhammer. This is really scary now. What ability are you? You are Sharpness. You're my only swap into Woodhammer. Is Probopass just dead? Probopass needs health. Yeah, Probopass is just dead. Bitter Blade does 52%. That is not enough. You live Earthquake crit. Pheromosa is just going to own me now. But What item am I? I already popped my citrus? Oh god, if he swaps to jump left here, I'm gonna lose something. Okay. I still might lose something to jump left. This is gonna be Pheromosa. We should be okay once my citrus berry pops. This is a fighting move. It could be Ice Beam. And now I'll Bitter Blade anyone on their team. Yeah. We should be okay now because I'm going to be at very, very healthy. Should we just Parasect? I get to do the same thing to Parasect. And then Jumpluff does not kill me with a crit. I get to do the same thing to Jumpluff. This is Dry Skin Parasect. This does ludicrous damage. I'm not dead to crit here. Okay. Now, I remember the third level of the Trick House being the easiest level, because Mega Lucario is really good. We have Power Herb Solar Beam online. We have Power Herb Solar Blade online. Grassy Glide is good. Mega Snorlax. Okay. I gotta be done for... I just need to run to the restroom. I kind of want to just be done with the Trick House, so I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be back in a little bit. Go get some water. I'll be back in a little bit here. I'd like to do 3 more fights in 45 minutes. That sounds doable. Says Duraludon lead. Now, I remember Mega Lucario popping off here. So I don't think he'll make a swap against normal Lucario. Can't swap to Bronzong. He could swap to Golden Joe. Golden Joe has a good defensive matchup. Dude, this sprite is very funny. It could be a swap to Golden Joe, because this is loses the 1v1, has a good switch in the back. And so you're clicking Focus Blast into me, which seems like Saraledge would then just own you, little bro. Saraledge is faster, right? Yeah. There's no way he has a swap into this sharpness boosted Bitterblade. Samurott could swap in. So Samurott could swap in. That seems fine. So it's a guaranteed Razor Shell. Wall Rain seems fine. I could flip turn back. So I could kill Samurott with 100% health. Who comes in on me with 100% health? And I need to be jolly. So not you. Not you. Not you. And not you. No one wins the 1v1, so who does the most damage? You do 60%. I don't know if you're going to see that you're booster energied or not. And you do not 60%. If you're not booster energy, you still do the most, right? Yes. So it's always going to be Iron Crown, and it's always going to be Psyshock. Dude, Saraledge is so silly. Okay, I'm not showing the calc, sorry. Saraledge and Mega Lucario are just gonna run through. And then it has to be Duraludon. Which I can just Will-O-Wisp Duraludon. He's clicking special moves, so maybe not. But Just get Mega Lucario back in, and then it's just over. Yeah. That seems good enough to just win. I want Lucario. I want Saraledge. I want Walrein. And I want other stuff that's good into steel types. Turtonator versus Bronzong. Looks good. Probopass in general looks good. Slowbro looks good. And Swampert looks good. Conkeldurr looks good. This is fine. Okay. If Iron Crown gets out of hand, I want you to have a charcoal. I want Mega Lucario needs Aura Sphere. I think Modest is fine. And you need Aura Sphere. That is a necessity. And you need the Mega Stone. Saraledge needs to be adamant. Needs to be jolly, obviously. Jolly, jolly, jolly. And you need to be sharpness. That's fine. That's fine for Walrein. So who's dealing with Samurott if it doesn't just come in on Bitterblade? Swampert does, right? Swampert does fine. I think Samurott's a little scarier than I'm making him out to be. Water Absorb Seismitoad would be better than Swampert, but Seismitoad does not get Flip Turn, which is so annoying. It should be fine. Your shell armor, you do not need to be brave or whatever that just was. It's just going to be Saraledge wins. Like, this is, it's going to be, we're going to be fine. Okay, this is a camper, which is that guy right there. Okay. So I fully expect to swap to Golden Joe here, and we're okay with that. They did not swap, so I think this guy's just dead. And I think Golden Joe is coming in. Goldango has to click Focus Blast. What nature am I? I think I'm Modest. Yeah. Jolly Saraledge is barely faster. And I think this could be a swap into Samurott. Okay. The Samurott might get a little dicey. He has to click Razor Shell. Drain Punch does more than Mud Shot. This has to be Sacred Sword. And then if I can just, I hope this doesn't kill, and then I could swap to Samurott and kill with Shadow Sneak. That's gonna look, that looks a little dicey. Shadow Sneak does 21%. That's a little too close for my books. Okay, so question one, does this have to be Sacred Sword? I am bold. So Sacred Sword is a 3-shot and knockoff is like a 5-shot. So this has to be Sacred Sword. Now this has to be Razor Shell. Please don't defense drop me. Now this has to be... I need an ice move on this guy. Has to be knockoff. This should put him into... Yeah, that's definitely less than 20% because that's where red health starts. Now I am Jolly. It's not worth the risk. We just go back and we do that again. Please don't defense drop. Okay. And now Saraledge just owns the rest of this team. Oh yeah, I forgot we killed Duraludon, and so Saraledge super owns the rest of this team. I'm not dead to crit, and Bitterblade just heals me. I think this just kills. And then Earthquake crit does 150. And so you're just dead. And Shadow Claw is very, 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 very likely to kill. Next is the Mega Steelix Trainer. And I remember Mega Lucario doing okay into this guy. He does not have a good switch into Aura Sphere, right? There is no way. Yep, okay. Cool. So, Mega Lucario, and then someone that could come in on Thunderbolt. You have to click Thunderbolt, you have to click Thunderbolt. We can go to Swampert, who baits Tri-Attack. Can Tri-Attack paralyze a ground type? There's no way. But we can just go Cherry Berry Swampert. We go minus speed. And then we flip turn back into Lucario, and Lucario finishes the sweep. Cool. Aura Sphere does just kill. Yeah, okay. So these two beat the whole squad, and we'll just get random stuff that's good. I want you to be modest. I want you to be sassy. I want you to have a cherry berry, and then we're ready. You need to have Aura Sphere. You need to have flip turn. This is a hiker, and then the last trainer is a camper. So we are looking for a hiker. That looks like a hiker. What's this guy's ability? This guy is Levitate. Cool. Why was it Ferrothorn next? Oh, the Ferrothorn does the most damage. He just looks at who does the most damage, right? No, other stuff does more damage than this. Why would it be Ferrothorn next? This is not gelling with my understanding of switching AI. Let's go find the sheet. Good type matchup and a super effective move. That is not, he does not have a super effective move. Good type matchup without a super effective move. This is a neutral type matchup. Does steel even resist steel? I don't remember. I think it does. So this is a neutral type matchup. Or wait. This is, yeah, after a KO. Can't trap. Can't revenge kill. Choose the one that does the most damage. So why is it Ferrothorn and not Magnezone? Who does more damage than Magnezone? Stakataka does the most damage, but Sakataka's just dead. I don't understand why it's Ferrothorn, so that's another question for Dr. Pocky. But I guess Ferrothorn had the best defensive type matchup because Ferrothorn was neutral and everything else is weak to Lucario. And then Magnezone has Sturdy, so we cannot get the full sweep. And I don't know if Tri-Attack can paralyze. I have a Cherry Berry just in case. And Mega Lucario takes 5, baby. Okay, one more. And this is the Iron Treads trainer. This trainer has claimed a life in the past. So let's try not to do that. Dude, look at this freak. It's moving, man. Iron Head flinches are scary. But Salazzle's just faster. Who could come in on Salazzle? Modest Salazzle. So Modest Salazzle, he just takes the L. Boom. And then, it's not you, it's just hard Kingler. So it's Mega Kingler clicking Liquidation. seems like Clodsire does okay. Absolutely not. This seems like Clodsire does okay. Seismitoad does okay. Seismitoad does a lot better. Rash Seismitoad. Can he swap into Skarmory on that? No. Yeah, so okay, so Rash Seismitoad. You should just take the L on. Ice Hammer also lowers his speed too, so he's going to be doubly lowered speed. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be at like 50%. Who wants to deal with an Iron Treads when I don't have a Gyarados? Levitate Probopass seems pretty good. Alright, these 5 beat those 5. I need backup for Iron Treads. Backup here seems like Flip Turn Walrein, because these are 6 physical attackers, and Walrein can just kind of Flip Turn out of anything. In fact, Walrein's better than Probopass at dealing with that guy, but this seems pretty good. So you for the Kingler, you for the Skarmory, you for the Bastiodon, you is backup, and you is a slow Flip Turner. I need you to be modest. You're still faster than Durant. By 1 point. Oh, he has First Impression. So when he clicks First Impression, I'm going to be at 70%. That doesn't change who comes in. Still gonna be normal Kingler, and it's still gonna be a water type move, so that's fine. You need Mud Shot and Drain Punch, and I'll give you Scald. I need you to be rash. Jolteon versus Skarmory. Just a Pecha Berry should be fine. Being relaxed is horrible. Just bold is fine. Skarmory does have Sturdy, so just keep that in mind. Conkeldurr versus Bastiodon. Being impish is fine. Can you learn Arm Thrust? No, you can't, dang. Just a Citrus is fine. You want to be sturdy. No, you want to be levitate for the Iron Treads. You definitely want to be bold. And you want a Citrus. Who has a Pecha? Yeah, the thing taking on the whatever has a Pecha. You're clicking Flamethrower once, you are clicking Mudshot into Drain Punch, you're clicking Discharge, you're clicking Hammer Arm. And I don't want you to have an ice move for this fight, but you need an ice move eventually. I think we're ready. Okay, last fight of the Trick House. This fight did claim a soul on my last attempt. So this guy has to click First Impression. I don't know why he would not click First Impression. That's okay. This is always Kingler, and it's always a water move, which I hope that you're Water Absorb. This Mud Shot makes me faster. Does Ice Hammer not lower speed? Am I getting my moves mixed up? And then he is just dead to Drain Punch. Yes, Drain Punch is a perfect kill. Cool. Now turn treads. I'm not dead to earthquake crit. He just boosted his defense. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah, Mudshot here's fine. Seismitoad's not doing anything else this fight. I also have Scald on my Seismitoad. That does more, right? Scald would do more. I don't have an item, so yeah, this has to be Earthquake. Might as well Scald. Go for the burn. Oh. Okay. Now, this has to be Earthquake. And now it has to be Knockoff. Go back to Seismitoad on the knockoff. Now it has to be Earthquake. Bastiodon versus Probopass. This has to be Body Press. Did his shield go off? This guy does have Dauntless Shield, right? This has to be Body Press. I break his Focus Sash. Conkeldurr could just deal with this Body Press, and then he's just dead to Hammer Arm. Could he swap to Skarmory? No, he cannot. I'm faster, he has to just deal with it. Cool. And then Skarmory is clicking something, it's just dead to discharge. Oh, it has Sturdy, that's right. I'm not dead to fly, obviously. Cool. Cool, Trick House done. Let's level everyone up and then we're out of here. Oh, that means I get Volcarona right now. Heck yeah. Superpower, holy. Cross Poison is not better than Poison Fang. Wave Crash is incredible. Sucker Punch is incredible. We're about to get one of the coolest moves in the game. Burning Bulwark. It is protect, and if the user attacks, they get burned. Very excited to play with that. Okay, that's enough fun for one day. Maybe not. I might be live later, because gotta do something on your Saturdays. But that's enough fun for... do I not evolve yet? Okay, I was gonna say. Quiver Dance. Heck yeah. Just give it to me so that I could admire it for a second. Bug Buzz. Is Fiery Dance banned? Fiery Dance is probably banned, right? Fiery Dance is totally banned. Okay, just making sure, just making sure. I'll get Rage Powder in case we could find a way to do that, and obviously Flamethrower is better than Ember. Okay. Norman. Who could deal with this Zoroark lead? Last time I led with Meowscarada. He looks pretty tough, man. And I heard a rumor that Monkey does pretty okay. Yeah, Mega Monkey does okay into Norman. You have to go adamant so that you beat slacking. Are you still faster than everything if you're adamant? You sure are. Wow. Dude, Infernape is hilarious, man. So I'm going to have to actually fight Norman as opposed to some people. But Conkeldurr, I think, has better defense than Machamp. You cannot come in on a Facade. Okay, so I just have to be really careful of when Cyclizar comes in, because last time Cyclizar Shedtail was disastrous, because it got Obstagoon in for free. So, we'll figure it out. I gotta go for now. See ya.